So thank you guys Monday morning for joining us on this asirvia Go webinar. We've been doing 2 to 3 a day, even over the weekend. It's getting more and more exciting. I think this is day number 46. We have been involved in the asirvia company for 46 sleepless days. So let me tell you why people are texting me at 3 o'clock in the morning and saying they can't sleep, because I'm going through the same thing. It's because we're so excited about the newest, coolest device to build your business. So it's called the asirvia Go. It is a Bluetooth beacon, meaning that everywhere you see one of these, within 100 yards with the Bluetooth turned on, is going to project a message, a 40-character message and a clickable link to your business, your foundation, your charity, your event, any message that you choose to send. So anything you want to share will go from this little device to every Android within a 100-yard radius, meaning up as well. Let me give you some examples. If you're in a hotel lobby, your message is going up to the penthouse. If you're at AT&T Giants Stadium in San Francisco, your message is going to everyone in the stadium with an Android. If you are at an art and wine festival, the message is going to the people on the other side of the park. So if you're looking for something to advertise your business, this is it. This is not only the coolest little device, but the most inexpensive you will find. So let's talk a little bit about the device itself. It works on something called Google Nearby Technology. So the technology is not new. The mobile device part is what's new. Facebook uses it. Target is using it. Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, they all have this ability already, but their units are not mobile. They are in a corner of their store. This is the first mobile device. So entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, realtors, restaurant owners are using this device to promote their products. And let me give you some examples of some people that are using it. We have realtors that are putting it in the mailbox of every house they list. The 40-character message says, there's a house in your neighborhood for sale, with a clickable link to the virtual tour of that house. There is a landscaper. He does those lawns that are like the fake grass that looks so pretty because they're so green. He said he's going to put one in the corner underneath the lawn of every one of his clients that says, look how beautiful my lawn is. You want one? The link will go directly to his website with information about how to get one. We have contractors that are putting messages about how do-it-yourself is not always easy with a link to their contracting site. He's putting it at the Home Depots, right? I said, just throw it. You don't even have to sit in front of the Home Depot. Just throw it in one of the boxes at the top of the store. It'll sit there for a year. No one will ever find it. We've got a lot of internet marketers, a lot of network marketers who are out socializing every day, but you can only talk to so many people, 3, 4, 5 people a day. And while you're talking and having one-on-ones with those people, this device is selling your business for you to all the other people you can't talk to. You know, we were at an art and wine festival a couple weeks ago, and we were talking to one of the guys that does the barbecue sauces and rubs. And we said, it stinks that they put you all the way over here because all the cool people are like drinking beer and listening to the bands over there. But wouldn't it be great if you had a device that could share your discounts over there? And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess I'd have to hire someone to go hand out flyers to everybody. I said, not if you had one of these. It will automatically transmit your message from here to the other side of the park. I mean, the technology here is incredible. So, you know, let me ask you, what are you doing for advertising right now? Because you're doing something. If you're in business for yourself, you are doing something to advertise and market your business. What is it? And how expensive is it? You know, we get these mailed to our house every couple of weeks or so. And I don't know how expensive this is. Kelly said it's like $1,200 to go to 4 zip codes. That's expensive to me for a month of advertising. What about this that you get in front of your grocery store? How much do you think it costs to market in here, right? These come to the house individually to my address. Like, I can't imagine what they must spend on these, but this is the kind of marketing that people are doing. Putting their names on shopping carts, putting their faces on benches, advertising at the ballpark, like all excellent methods of advertising. Craigslist, Google AdWords, what's the other one? Facebook ads. Great ways to advertise. massively expensive and lots of trial and error before you get it right. So let's talk about the pricing and what we're comparing it to. If you're willing to spend $500 to $700 a month on Google or on Facebook ads, what if I told you you could have this, you could have 8 of these for less than $100 a month? Think about that. So if you want one device, you don't buy the actual device. We actually purchase the service. Like you have a cell phone service, we purchase the service of the device. So one device is $25 a month, 3 devices is $49 a month, and 8 devices is $99 a month. It would be like the equivalent of having 8 people stand outside with a big sign and rotate it on the street corner. I know you guys have all seen that, and people pay a lot of money for that. And that's going to be just as effective as this, because people in their car can't even stop to get the message and write it down because they're driving. This goes right to their phone. All they got to do is click the link to go right to your page, your website, your Facebook page, your landing pages, your event site. You know, we have a politician who's going to be got these for his campaign trail. All his people are walking around with these, sharing his campaign message, and it leads directly to a page that has all his what are the points that he's going to go over on his campaign, his platform. So genius marketing, right? So if I told you you could have that guy standing on the corner with you, twirling that sign for $12 a month, 24/7, would you do it? Of course you would. That's about the cost of this. If you get 8 of these, it's $12 a month. Now, why would you need 8? Well, I'm an entrepreneur, as is my husband. I have 4 businesses. I want all 4 of them advertised. So when I go to different events, I'm advertising for a different business. He also wants 4. Well, there's our 8 right there. Then we've got kids. One of our daughters, she works at Starbucks. I definitely want her to carry this in her purse when she goes to work every day. We have a son on a college campus. What if his message says, students looking to make extra income online, with a link right to our home-based business page, right? So there's 10. Now I've got 4 nurse friends. I have a health company. I have 4 nurse friends who agreed to carry these to work with them at the hospital. Okay, so there's another 4 that I need, and so on and so on and so on. I plan on carefully planting these in very strategic places. There's this restaurant in our town that is so hot, like, I mean, day and night. It is packed. I'm definitely going to go put one of these in their bushes or in the planter box in front of for days at a time. And then I'll go pick it up later and see what happens, right? But what's cool is that all of the data that is collected from these, you're going to get in your back office. That's the next feature that's coming in a few weeks. But if you see one of these and you put it in front of a Starbucks and pick it up 5 hours later, you can go home and look on the computer and see how many people clicked on your link from this. How cool is that, right? Let me give you an example. One of our founders went to Disneyland for a weekend and came home to 714 leads. How would that change your business? If you came home from a weekend with your family to 714 people saying, tell me about your business. That's going to change your entire business strategy, right? And then you're going to want more than 8. We already have several people are like, how do I get 10? How do I get 20? So it's a great product. It's very exciting. That's what's keeping us up at night. All the fun ways we're thinking of on how to share this and how to share all of the this product with all of our friends. Because as entrepreneurs, most of my friends are also entrepreneurs and business owners because we tend to hang out with people just like us. So on top of the prices, there is a $30 activation fee, and that fee will activate all of your devices. So whether you get 1 or 3 or 8, it's not 30 per device. It's just 30 to activate your fee or to activate your account. So let's talk about the pricing. The last thing I'll say about that is that it is a grandfathered price because the normal prices are about double. The prices are going to be this until the end of July, and you are all grandfathered in on this price. So if you order 8 more later in time, you have to pay the higher price. But if you order 8 more or get started today with us and you order your beacons today, you are grandfathered in at this price forever. So as an entrepreneur, I see the benefit and the power of not just keeping this to myself, but also sharing it with all my friends that are business owners. So there is a compensation plan attached, and it's excellent. And if you are looking for an extra stream of income or a new business, for $25 a month, you get a website, you get a back office, you get all the tools that you need to build a business, all the images, everything that all the reporting, everything. And it unlocks our compensation plan, which is amazing. And I'll let you know, there are 4 different ways we get paid. 2 of them are a direct sale. 2 of them are a network, MLM, multi-level type structure. You can participate in the first 2, or you can participate in all 4. It's completely up to you. The first way we get paid is a direct sale commission, meaning, let's say you have a friend, Mary. Mary's a realtor. Mary joins the company and she wants the 8-pack because she has lots of houses on the market. So for her $99 purchase, I'm going to earn a 25% commission on the first day, on the day that she places that order. If Mary goes around and talks to her other realtor friends and they also want to place orders, she will get that 25% commission and I will get a 10% commission, 5 generations below Mary. So Mary can introduce it to a couple of people who turn around and introduce it, who turn around and introduce it, and so on. In month 2, when Mary pays her $99 service fee, she will earn, when she pays her $99 fee, I will earn 10% on Mary's $99. Mary earns 10% on her people, and I earn 5% on the people that Mary brings in herself. Okay, so that's where the residual comes in. So if Mary has her product for 17 years, I will get $9.90 a month for 17 years. That's where the residual, the power of residual income comes in. And you know what? Your bills were all residual. They show up every month. Why shouldn't your income do the same? And while we're on this topic of 17 years, I will let you know the battery life of this is about 1.5 to 2 years. So the minute you see that there are no hits on the site and you realize that the battery has gone bad, you call the company, they send you a new one, no charge, and your service continues. Simple, very simple. So also in month 2, you open up compensation plan number 3, payway number 3, which is a daily base pay. And that daily base pay is completely revolved around your sales volume. So when Mary puts in a $99 package, that is $99 towards your sales volume. When Mary brings in friends that come in on the 3-pack or the 8-pack, those also are included in your monthly sales volume. So it's your entire team combined. So when you have $4,000 in sales volume, you're making $4 a day. Okay, it's 1% daily. When you have $20,000 on your sales team combined, it's $20 a day, right? When you have $50,000 in sales volume, it's $50 a day. And the volume never goes down. It just continues to rise each month. If Mary stays on her product for 17 years, her $99 in sales volume stays in my sales volume pot forever, okay? So payway number 4, it's a generational check match, meaning that because I enrolled Mary into the company and Mary is building this as a business, I'm gonna help Mary create a huge business and a huge income for herself, and then I'm gonna get a portion of that. So if Mary gets a monthly daily pay paycheck of $1,000, I'm going to get an additional check once a month on my paycheck for $250 for helping Mary create that income. So that's where the numbers get really large and crazy and exciting, but it's also fun to be part of people's success and help them grow big businesses and of course be compensated for it. We have a couple of time-sensitive payways. The first is a cruise incentive. If between now and July 31st, you get to the rank of senior associate, that's rank number 2 in between the purple and green, then you will get a trip for 1 to the Caribbean. It leaves from Miami, Florida on September 25th. If you hit the rank of leader, which is the green, you will get a trip for 2. You can bring your spouse or a business partner or a friend or whatever you choose. That's going to be a blast. I think there's already 12 or 15 people that have earned it and a lot more getting ready to. Very close. We also have a rank up summer cash bonus. Whatever rank you are from now until September 21st, on September 21st, that day, whatever your rank title is, that's the amount of cash bonus you're going to receive. So if you're an associate on September 21st, you're going to get $100. If you're a leader on September 21st, you're going to get $1,000. If you're a manager on September 21st, you're going to get a $3,000 cash bonus. It's basically a 10% cash bonus of whatever your rank is. So lots of income out there, lots of excitement, lots of people going for it, because in all honesty, have you ever seen not only the coolest, but the cheapest advertising? I've been in marketing for 10 years. I've never seen something so inexpensive like this, ever. You know, restaurants that are dying for more walk-in business, salons. I'll give you an example. I have a uncle who has a furniture store, and I said, so if I take this device and program it, he has a guarantee on his website, 10% off anyone else in the Bay Area for furniture. So if I put that on his beacon, guaranteed 10% off all furniture, or best price, or whatever his guarantee is, and have it lead to his website. He says, are you gonna bring this to my store and put it in the window? I said, no, those people in your store are already buying something from you. I'm gonna go put this in front of your competitor's store and get new clients to come to your business. I mean, think about the kind of business you can get. If you have a local business and you wanna go national, no problem. You take yours, you connect with somebody. We actually have a Facebook page. It's called Bluetooth Fob Swap, where you go to your Facebook page, or you go to this Facebook page and you type in, I live in San Francisco, I'd like to have a business in Australia. Well, somebody from Australia can answer you and say, I'm in Australia, let's switch fobs. You send yours to them, they send theirs to you, and now you can have an international business. We are international. So many possibilities here. So let's talk about how to get started if you are not already involved with us. It's very simple. The person that invited you to this webinar is going to give you a link to their personal website. It looks like this. There's a 2.5-minute video on here. That's what we use to send to people who want more information. Some applications